Okay, so we've done ready, aim, and we're ready for fire. Now, what does that mean? It means going out and selling the company. There are a couple ways you can do that. If you're a smaller company, you can do it yourself. You can promote it, you can call friends, you can call associates, and you can try to work out a deal. That works in a smaller case, but it doesn't work in the bigger case. And why? Because it's too complicated, there's too many legal issues involved. It can be a bear. I know that when I finally decided to sell and we had a buyer, it took over 1.5 years of negotiations and due diligence. Let me tell you, it's painful. There are points during these negotiations that you just want to throw in the towel and call the deal off, okay? It's painful. However, through that learning process, I discovered so many things. I found out that, man, you have to have all of your ducks in a row and you have to make sure that you really cover your ass. And the best way to do that is to bring in an M&A or mergers and acquisitions specialist to help you sell the company. You want to make sure you have a tax lawyer in place when you're ready to sign the deal to make sure that your taxation is low as possible. And of course, you've got to have really good legal advice. I started working with an average lawyer and I quickly found out that that doesn't work. You've got to have an M&A specialist on your legal side. These guys do this stuff. They understand these 100-page contracts. They go through it. They can see all the pitfalls and they will protect you. And that's really important because this is your future. It is your retirement. So if you manage to sell your company for 10 or 20 or whatever $1 million, and that dollar is now in your pocket, guess what? If you don't do it right, they can come back and claim some of that back from you. That's the real scary part. They can actually come back because part of the agreement will allow them to claim money back. And this is particularly dangerous if you've got a deal where you've got money left in the company. So try as best you can to minimize that risk by having really strong legal, financial, taxation, and of course, sales advice. And do your due diligence. Make sure that when you select a buyer, they actually have the pockets, in other words, the deep pockets to be able to actually afford to pay. Because I've also gone through that, where people said they had the money and they didn't. So it's a little bit of a crazy, wild game out there, but you know what? At the same time, it's well worth doing because you then get to retire and, you know, we work hard all our lives. So it's great to be able to finally call it. And that's what we do at Exit Plan. We help you drive the bus.